Hello world, how's it going today? Hope you guys are all doing great. So we're at the Aquatic Experience. This is the last day, it's Sunday. And I decided to, let's do a full walkthrough and show you guys what it's like to actually walk through this Aquatic Experience. All the booths, all that, we're gonna run into people, it'll be fun. And I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get this started and head in there. So first you come in, it tells you all the seminars, times and stuff, all that. Whole show schedule. They got check-in over here. This is at the Renaissance in Chicago. Thanks, you like that hoodie? Everybody's been liking it. So this is what it's like to walk in. Got the guards. Hello everybody in the chat. Glad to see you guys. Hello. And so when you first walk in, they give you these lovely bags, giving samples of Kari foods, show programs, and as you see, there's tons of booths everywhere. A lot of reading materials from aquarium hobbyist magazines, and these are all free for people to grab, which is awesome for them to supply all that for you. Has a nice map for everything. When are the Aquascapers going to be announced? The winners were announced yesterday. Our tank did not place, but I'm still loving it, and I got a little surprise about that tank here later. So this is the Aquatic Experience. This WPA put a little booth up here showing a bunch of different tanks and scenes. What's up, Lucas? Hope you have a good day. I'm hitting you up at work. Awesome, guys. Some nice tanks here. And we'll check out all this stuff. So this is going to be a pretty long live stream. We may be here for like an hour plus. But I've got my battery charger. There's a Kari's booth. Again, looks like they've got a bunch of betas over here. Let's check out some of these. Looking good. Looking good. You can win them, so you can enter to win. There's so many contests that you can enter and win, between raffles and the booths and then the other companies giving away stuff. Lots of different setups. See, like this one, you can win these tanks. So it's kind of loud right now with the Silane show going down there, and we'll hit that up actually. We'll make our way down there so you guys can see the Silines too. And I may not be on this chat that much because I'm going through this, but the cichlids, here's a cichlid contest. They got all the ribbons for all the tanks up, so you guys will be able to see the winners on this video as well. And looks like this one's got first place and grand prize, and that is a Neolampris Marin, however you say that. Beautiful fish, nice peacock. Lots of beautiful cichlids. You guys know I'm not really a cichlid guy, but for you cichlid people, I will take my time on here for you. Excuse me. Oh, that guy's cool. He almost looks like he's been painted. Very cool. And you know, if you're not into cichlids, you could always just fast forward 10 minutes ahead since this is all live. And you guys can ask me questions too as we go through. Here's another first place. We got the Tropheus. Cool little fish. And another first place here. So they must have multiple categories. That's a beautiful fish. Hey, this is almost like a bluegill. What is that? See that? Blood red jewel cichlid. Doesn't have a whole lot of red on it. Steve Foy, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate that. That guy's looking rough. I think he needs some food or something. What's up, world? Yes. Here's another first place winner. It's a CARES fish too. So if you guys don't know what CARES is, they help with conserving species that are endangered. This guy's real friendly. I like him. It's whatever that word is. When are they announcing shrimp results? They announced that as well. And as I mentioned, we're going to make our way all the way through this whole thing. And I'll show you guys the winners and all that. Beautiful fish. The angels, since they are in the cichlid class, they are also in this contest. Another first place winner. That's a beautiful fish. Koi angel. First place flower horn right here. For all you flower horn lovers. I never really got into flower horns until I saw Joey DIY King, his flower horn Frank. It's got so much personality, kind of made me like him again. When is the next one and where would it be at? The next one next year is gonna be in New Jersey. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to New Jersey. We'll see. That's a year ahead from now. Oh, look at that guy. Super red Episto. Also got a first place award. Lucas, did your shrimp place this year? Yes, my shrimp did place, and we will go through that when we get down there here later. And that's over by the YouTube booth, so we're going to end up. If Corey's here from Aquarium Co-op, we'll talk to him. Chris Lockup, Love Diesel. We're about to run into a lot of names as we go through this, so it should be really fun. Or at least interesting for you guys. First place here, what is this? Well, glad you could stay up long enough to catch this. Bronwyn, that's an interesting name, I like that. So it'll probably take us about, I don't know, maybe 10 more minutes to run through these cichlids. Wow, that's a cool one. Then we'll go over to these booths. Yeah, that Episto was sweet. That's a pretty cool fish too. Alright, you should just GoFundMe for a trip to New Jersey. Yeah, I don't like to really GoFundMe. I got my Patreon going. That's been helping me. I do got a GoFundMe for some like technology Kyle's Wild World hooked me up on. And I appreciate that with Kyle. Just, I don't know, I'm not good at asking for handouts. First place, Zebra Slim. That and the time it takes to be away from my fish room, you know. It's not easy for me to get away from all those tanks. Look at that Geophagus. Beautiful. Little Cara. Hey, Lucas is my friend Wei Chin Yu close by. I don't know if he's here, he may be. Just got here. How did the shrimp comp go? We'll cover that here in about a second. I would say it would probably be in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes till we can actually make our way over there. So hang on and we'll get to it. This is a long live stream. So that's another first place winner. Gone through these cichlids for all you cichlid people. Beautiful fish. Another first place. So any of you cichlid keepers want to get into a contest, show off your fish, if you get into breeding them and whatnot, kind of give you an example of the competition, you know. And how's the sound with the Silane thing going on? Is that real loud and distorting for you guys, or is it all good? Let me know. So that's the first rack. They got a couple racks of these, and we'll cover this next rack here. We got another flower horn. Thank you, Candy. Beautiful flower horn. Here's another first place. Man, he is huge. That's a big fish. Zebra tilapia. Wow. I wonder if you can eat them. Look at that guy. He's a shy guy. Wow, that's a flower horn. I didn't even know they had flower horns like this. I wonder if that was like mixed with a gold Midas cichlid or something. That's really crazy. Okay, glad to hear the sound's good. Thank you for letting me know, guys. That is a cool fish. I like that fish. No, that's not usually a good sign. Another flower horn. Here we got another first place. Golden base flower horn. He's hiding behind the ribbon. He knows what's up. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know they had them like that. So, there you go. I'm learning something new as well. Man, this guy's little, but he's got a huge head. His head's almost as big as he is. I'm sure that's not comfortable. But they are pretty. This guy's flashing. Wow, he's almost got teeth. Look at that. Onk, onk, onk. Pretty wild. What is that? Oh, teeny. A lot of these fish are looking skinny. They haven't ate for a while. How old are you? How old am I? I think I'm 36 this year. I tend to forget. Time goes by so fast for me. But yeah, I'm around 36, I believe. What is that bump called on their head? I'm not really sure. Maybe somebody in the chat knows and can help you out. It's kind of interesting fish. I bet it gets more colorful if you put them in a bigger tank. It's got a lot of blue on them. It's pretty. Silver torpedo. I like that one. Another one. This guy's neat. A rivelatatus. Almost looks like a big killifish. Thank you, Paul Prince. I appreciate that. It's been so great meeting so many people here, too. It's been awesome. Geophagus winnemilleri. I used to breed these things. It's like one of the only cichlids, like big cichlids I actually kept and bred were these. And they also got first prize and also best of show. That's awesome. Are they yours? A beautiful fish. And thank you. Is it? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I got that one on here. Yeah. You want to talk about it real quick?
Yeah, the red one too.
Do you? I didn't even know they had those red ones. When I seen it at first, I was like, what? Yeah. Cool, man. That was one of the breeders who won a couple of awards for his flower horns. And down here we got another first place. Thank you again, Paul Prince. What is this? A Splendida. Patina green snook. A neutral hump. So that's what that is called on a flower horn, is a nougal hump or a neutral hump. I see nougal hump and I see neutral hump. That's another big winnemilleri. Wow, look at this angelfish. Ooh, he's personable too. Man, that is beautiful. How does this one not have an award? I like that. Very rarely I've never seen one like that. Very cool. Hey Nancy, how's it going? It's nice to meet you guys. Awesome. From India, Paul Prince. That's awesome. This is another first place. Lion Sai. Hey Lucas, when you nuked your tanks, what was that stuff called? It was Ruby Reef, Kick, Ick, and Rally, which we'll go over by their booth here later too. What's up, Fishy Live? All you guys in the chat. So there's that angel. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Just to give you guys a, ooh, he'll eat me. Give you guys a size comparison. This guy is definitely bigger than my hand. He's probably so hungry he would eat me right now. Look at that. Cheers from London. Awesome, Fishy Life. Cheers to you too, man. Hello, Luke's Aquariums. Another flower horn. This is a red flower horn that he was saying he won with. Wow, look at that fish. Beautiful. So another first place on that. Beautiful fish. There's a monster. He's almost like a bass. I think that's an Altum. Nice, beautiful Altum angel. Get a good shot of him off that reflection. Yeah, I wish you could have made it, TC Guppies. And TC Guppies, I didn't forget about you. I will have that video out here soon. It's just been really busy. TC Guppy hooked me up with some endlers. They're absolutely beautiful. And it's going to be a quarantine video on how I do cycle my tank and like instant cycle and quarantine all in one day. Another first place for this discus, beautiful. So that does it for the cichlids. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take my time on that video. Yes, I want to get it out. It's all ready. It's shot. So we got accuracy here, Northwest. Got a bunch of books here for all you salties. There's tons of stuff here for you guys. How you guys doing today? So as you can see, then we got a Hikari booth over here. Got all their food and everything. So let's make our way back down this wall. So I'm gonna try my best to hit everything for you guys, but there is a lot here. So we got ocean nutrition. As you guys know, I use the Tetra Tropical Color granules, but doesn't mean it's for everybody. There's plenty of people with nice products. So we got ocean nutritions, and then we got the African Cichlid Association. How you doing? We got some beautiful tanks set up. Some gorgeous fish.
Those are all going to be auctioned off tonight at the Greater Chicago Cichlid Association next door at 7 o'clock.
Awesome.
Great fish in there.
Awesome.
Great cichlids.
Do you hear that, guys? They're even auctioning these off. So when you come to events like this, it's amazing what you can come out here with. Yes. Oh, this is neat too. On the CARES program, as I mentioned earlier, they have a display here that shows you all the fish up on the displays. Look at this tilapia. That is a beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Yeah, it was kind of hard to see those fish in that tank, but I will roll over on the other side. Look at that. I think one of those is over in that tank. We'll go look at it here in a second. These are absolutely beautiful fish. Dang it. I shouldn't have saw this display. Because now, I don't know. Those are some tempting fish. I may have to actually get into cichlids a little more. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Kathy Day, for that $5 super chat. Yeah, I love the Ruby Reef products too. I talked to Don a little bit yesterday, and they do good work. I'm just glad he creates the products he does, just so we can have something in Burton Reef safe. Yeah, it's hard to see with the blue light with these guys. With these guys you can really see well. Well, I appreciate that, Kathy Day. That's awesome. Look at these guys. Man, that blue light really doesn't do them justice on film, but I wish you guys could see what this looked like. Yeah, these guys are cool. Oh, come on, fish. You can see the orange in them a little bit. But at least we tried. Wish I could get the reflection off. There we go. See that? Now you can see them. That's cool. These guys down here. Beautiful fish, beautiful fish. Then we got some of the small. Are these shellies?
Some of them are, yeah.
Some shellies, and what are
all Tanganyikans?
Okay, all Tanganyikans.
I think there's two different kinds of shell dwellers. There's a Julie there, a Calinochromis.
What's the little golden ones back there?
The yellow ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are gold ocellatus, which is the shell dweller.
Okay, and is that how big they get?
Maybe twice that big at the most.
Maybe twice that big at the most? Those are cool.
These are shell dwellers here that have got the pinstripes.
Yeah.
They're called multifasciatus.
Yeah. I've seen those. I haven't seen the gold orange.
Gold ocellatus.
Yeah, those are beautiful. You may have to get me some of those. Then we got some more over here. And this is a Greater Chicago Association, GCCA. And here's their schedule, if you guys want to know. for all you guys that are local as well. And they got stickers and all that stuff you can get. Lots of cool stickers, really. So that's neat. Aquarium cop, build the fish barn. Yeah, hopefully here in a couple of years I'll work the fish room. So the fish room I got now will be my practice fish room, and in a couple years we'll work on that. Man, look at this flower horn. He's huge. Absolutely huge. Does the blue light look good in person? It does look good in person. So the video really did not do that justice. Why would they have blue lights on a show? I don't know. How's it going, guys? So this is United Flowerhorn Association. Looks like they can win stuff as well. T-shirts, cups, mugs. Thank you, sir. Some stickers. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. I didn't even see this down here. So we saw over there that they had a couple types of flower horns I've never even seen before, but I guess it goes a lot farther than that I did not even realize. Thank you, Saint, my old guy. I appreciate that. But yeah, that blue light in person, it really does look good. Big old pond first. Yeah, I gotta work on that as well. Is anyone else in... that's a little weird. Okay. Wow, look at this one. I like that one. Probably the best. Really neat. I don't know how well you guys can see the names, but kind of going slow for you guys if you guys are into Flowerhorn and want to look up the names. Alright. Lucas has more tanks than the convention. That's funny. I did count them the other day, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. And this is the Ohio Cichlid Association presenting their OCA Extravaganza 2017 schedule. So all you guys in Ohio or close, or maybe you want to go in, this is all their events. Spin the wheel. Yeah, I should have, huh? I did get my stickers, so that was good. Wow, look at this beta. I like that beta. You know, the color's not really doing justice on the video. Some beautiful betas. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. Check that one out. Man, I shouldn't be looking at these betas. I really shouldn't be. I already got rid of my betas. It's hard not to keep them. The only reason why...
I found one I already won.
Gotta love that. But it's hard to... The only reason why I don't keep betas anymore or breed them is just the fighting between them. But they're just absolutely beautiful fish. Great nano fish. Lots of variety to choose from. And this is gobeta.com. So if you guys want liking some of these, check them out. But yeah, wow.
They're really cool colors.
Got some assassin snails, little moss balls. Got some frogs in there.
I want these.
Kind of like a pink frog. You don't see that often. A green frog. That can't be right.
I had one growing up, and I'm like,
Very interesting. Ooh, candy. What piece should I get, guys? Love Reese's. Super bubble. Chewy. Thank you. Alright, so that's gobeta.com. So they got some hardscape products too, no problem. And here we got Professional Reef Salt Live Aquaria. They've got a booth as well. How's it going? Beautiful display over here. Loving the rubber ducks. Are these for contests, I bet? Yep, got a number on it. So they got a contest going on as well that you can win stuff. So a lot of these booths as well as the whole experience. There are so many things you guys can win. Look at these fish though. Cherry barbs, tiger barbs. Such a neat setup. So what's going on with this setup here is the water pumps up through here and it's trickling over these beveled edges and down into this overflow.
poisons.
Very neat. Very unique. Peanut butter cups. Yeah, I about got the peanut butter cups. It's hard to resist Reese's. But I got dry mouth right now, so fruity candy will be better than the chocolate candy. Man, I'm really digging this tank. There's this one tank that's a dining room tank. It's really cool too. So that's Dr. Foster and Smith's Live Aquaria. Oh, awesome. Thank you, man. Let's see. Let's go with the blue one. Thanks. So that's cool. Gave me a little fish. I had to put that in my fish collection. Float it in a tank. Wonder if I got to acclimate it. Seapora. They got a bunch of decorations. Tanks as well. Oh, I'm loving these sizes. These frag tanks. Now these would be great for shrimp. Even though they're for saltwater, they would be good for shrimp because shrimp really like that surface area on the bottom. And over here we have Sun Pet, Keeper of Dragons. So this is really unique setup. See the dragon skull in there, horns and everything, skeletons in there, pretty crazy. You guys are welcome. I'm glad you guys are liking it. As I mentioned, if I miss questions and stuff like that on the chat, because I'm kind of taking this all in too. I haven't been able to look through a lot of it myself, so kind of going through it with you guys, which makes it fun. Those African dwarf frogs, or are they clawed frogs? I'm pretty sure they're clawed frogs. So that's cool. You see that morel, that eel in there? Really wild. Another guy's filming it right now, so I don't want to get in his way. But absolutely neat. That is definitely a dragon. Very cool. Then we got some silver arowanas over here. Got some nice size to them. That light's really coloring them up. Not sure what this fish is. Is that a Bakar Bicher, or however you pronounce that? I think that's what that is. These are looking cool in here. Clear Aquatics. Very neat.
Yeah, we got that one though.
And then over here, the Florida Tropical Fish Farms Association, Inc. So this is a bunch of breeders who all get together and they farm fish, and they have a whole kind of club. DAS is the name of it. So Florida Tropical Fish Farm Association. And they've got a whole display of a lot of their types of fish they have. Saltwater, freshwater. Got some wrasses over here, some clownfishes. Snowflake clownfish. Beautiful fish. Look at these guys. Those are cool. Little gubbies. Some, what are these? I think cardinals. Wow, look at this guy. They got red laser rainbows. Check that out. You're welcome, JD Aquatics. Why would you want a skeleton in your tank? I don't know. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. We're all weird in our own ways, whether you want to admit it or not. And then we got more cichlids as well. The legendary Heiko Blair right there in the flesh. Too bad I'm live right now, or I would have just picked his brain. And he's doing big things for the hobby right now, raising awareness about what's going on with our waters these days. The destruction of our waters has been horrible. And the more awareness that we have for it, the more action that can be taken to be done with it. Heiko, how you doing?
Fine.
Lucas, I met you the other day. We're actually live right now. And I was just telling them about what you're doing in the hobby with trying to bring awareness to our waterways and what's been going on and the destruction and how rapid it's been. Yeah, so fast.
Faster than anyone can imagine. And no one wants to know about it.
Yeah, they want to sweep it under the rug, and that's not what we need to be doing.
Destroying all the rivers and lakes on this planet. Everyone.
Yeah.
The fish will soon be only available in aquarium.
Yeah.
Not anymore in nature.
And that's not what we need for this world, snow.
And we need to have biotope aquariums. And with nature correct. The fish will love it. Fish, people will enjoy it. They cannot enjoy aquascape only for a moment.
Right.
But in aquarium, biotope, enjoy for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it's God's word.
Yeah. All my sincere wish.
So there you guys go, from the man himself. And I'll hit you up later to talk to you. And here we got some more cichlids. Yeah, that's the legendary Heiko Blair. Like, such an awesome guy. Does so much for this hobby. They've actually got sturgeons in here. Doesn't look like they're doing too well. I'm not sure why they're trying to keep sturgeons. Or even think that that's something you really should be keeping. But he is a nice guy, very nice guy. Whoa! Don't touch your phone. Some cool cichlids here. She really likes that fish. Look at her getting that video. That's awesome. She did not want her little brother touching it. Or her older brother. Some mollies here. Those are neat. Or swordtails, I mean. Danios. We got a bunch of different types of rainbow fish. Those are the millenniums. There we got some Bosemani. Which these aren't for sale. Silbreeze. Cool, do you try and catch him later for an interview? I don't know, we'll see. Oh, they actually got shrimp in here too. Surprised to see that. Some more swordtails. Pretty cool. It's like some crays. Some CPOs. They're going crazy. Eating each other, look at that. They're going cannibal. They're hungry.
I'm boring.
They may not have been feeding them since they've just been in here all day. Cherry barbs with long fins. That's neat. Iridescent sharks. Ramis, barbs. Angel fishes. A lot of these you can see in your fish store. Denisonis. Unfortunately, it looks like they're having issues. I don't really want to show that fish, but they are having some issues with some of these fish. It's kind of unfortunate. Green tiger barbs, those are really neat. And here we've got some rasboras and some tetras. More rainbow fish, the kamakas. They actually got red laser wapanga, so this is cool to see. This is a rare fish that you won't usually find around, but they are, Gary has gotten them down to the farm to these breeders and they're actually coming out. So you guys may be seeing the red laser wapanga, which is absolutely beautiful fish, especially when they get older. You'll actually probably start seeing the fish stores, which is great. Look at these long fin. What are these? Tetras? Serpa tetra? Long fin serpas. They are super long fin. And this assortment of male guppies, beautiful. I love this right here. Look at all that color. Absolutely beautiful. I need to get a scoop of these for my all-male tank. Feed them tetra-colored tropical granules. Yeah, I got some in my pocket right now. Check this out. Matter of fact, for all you guys who've been following me and been talking about tetra, they're here, so we're gonna go talk to them live and see what they got to say. But yeah, I carry my food around for me. I've been feeding my fish. Cichlids, more cichlids. Those things are bright. Almost at 10K, that's awesome, dang tanks. I haven't looked at the count for a while, but I know it's getting up there. Live stream off, gorgeous rainbows. Are any of those for sale or just for display? I'm pretty sure these are just for display. I don't know if they'll sell them like after hours. They may, like after the event's done. So that's what you can do. Like a lot of these vendors, they don't like to haul their stuff home, so the last day is like the best day to get deals. So here's a company that does pumps. Looks like it integrates to your phone and everything. But is my favorite thing I've seen at AE this year I'm not 100% sure yet. There's a lot going on, a lot of cool stuff. The Aquascape competition was just absolutely amazing with all the skills and different styles and how intensive it actually was this year. So this is a huge rainbow tank, also with the Farmers Association, which they do have redwood ponga lasers in here as well, amongst many others. Millenniums, axolotls, kamakas, turquoise. Looks like they even got Dorothy eye in there, which is surprising. The Madagascar. So all beautiful fish. And then let's make our way down. Looks like Doss has closed down shop. Namfa is not around, which they're really cool. This is the North American Native Fish Association, which pretty much collects fish here in the United States. And here's their little, so it's like $30 a year for them. And there are some absolute beautiful fish around in the United States that we have that many people may not realize. The darters are really cool. I've actually had rainbow darters out in my creek as a kid. We used to catch rainbow darters a lot back in the day. And here we got the Chicago Killifish Association. And this is what happens when you join Killifish Association. They'll send you a journal, which is awesome. They have tons of great information, locale collecting, and all that. They got the whole book out, show you what killifish look like. Very cool. Killifish Carnival 2018.
But these are one of these little tanks. I like these because they show well, you know, they're, but
the Killifish Carnival, I've been to that before. It's a good show. Shows off killifish. A lot of people auction off killifish. Lots of hard rock here. You're welcome, Kathy Day. I'm glad you guys are liking this. I don't know why they don't feed them. I think maybe just to keep the ammonia down or fast them for whenever they ship them back, maybe. I like this. Look at that. A little shiny. I'm not sure what that is on top of it. Mica, I think. It is mica? Okay. Beautiful. I like rock like this too, more towards cichlids. Nice hardscapes. That's Marquois. Very beautiful. Then here we got Imperial Tropics, which they got fish for sale that you can actually buy while you're here. We've got cichlids. And here we've got some swordtails and some CPOs. Dwarf crayfish. Looks like there's some bristlenose in there. There are some lucipinnis down here that I want to take home with me. Let's see if I can talk them into a group deal. So these are what I want to take home with me, are these lucipinnis. Very cool fish. Reminds me a lot of sharks. And then here we got some rainbow fish, the axolotl. And down here we got some angels. And looks like they have Bolivian rams as well. And then the Synodontis multi, which is close to the lucipinnis as far as behaviors and everything. They're all kind of the same. Some redhead tapajos. And then I guess these guys are under quarantine. Geophagus windmilleri. Looks like they got some fish as well. I'm not sure. Almost what it looks like. We got clown loaches. We got gold rams. And then this is huge yellow Colcostomus. This is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, you guys are alive. Beautiful fish. Got 134 people watching right now. Yeah, beautiful cichlids. But this guy is absolutely amazing. Like, to give you an idea how big this guy is, like, that doesn't even really do it justice. Oh, look, he's friendly. You don't often see a Placo go for you. You usually see him go the other way. Yeah, and that's what that pleco is, whatever that word is.
Apostolus luteus.
There you go. He's got it down. Oh, wow. Did you hear that? Argentina, wild caught. Alright, has anyone here ever successfully transferred molly fry to full freshwater? So here's the Silane display. Then they also have more fish over on this side. It looks like some smaller multis of the Synodontis. And the tanks, looks like they sell the tanks as well. And we got a dwarf neon rainbow fish. Another pleco, that's a wild looking pleco. Almost looks like a leafy kind of pleco. Rhino pleco is what it's called. Oh, here they are. Look at that, they really blend in. And then we got some the Masoni, cichlids, and some Millennium rainbow fish, and some of the blue CPOs, blue dwarf crays. Very cool. And then we got some Bosemani here, which again, these are all for sale. They've got pretty good prices for them, not bad at all. And blue dwarf rams was $1,900 discounted to $19.97. I don't know. And then we got some Corridoras here. But yeah, that pleco, that yellow pleco back there is not cheap. Moss balls, and then they've got some discus as well. And some yellow acara. And plants. So you got a little bit of everything going on. And over here we got a Magna booth 2018 where they're going to be, which looks like it's going to be in Las Vegas this year at the West Gate. I'm not sure what day. We got Mark Huffman here. Mark's excellent. And then we got Apet. They're here. They're a wholesaler. They wholesale. They do a lot of wholesaling to stores around here. Offline? Nah, just maybe offline for you. Try refreshing. You probably can't hear me since it is offline. And then on this other end, very last end here, is the Illinois-Indiana Sea Grant. So this is awareness to aquatic invaders in the marketplace. Be a hero, release zero. So they're raising awareness, trying to keep our ecosystems natural and where they should be. They got pamphlets, everything, even samples of what you should be looking for to not be releasing into the wild.
For our website that has a national database about vegetation.
So they're really putting in the work to raise awareness. I like this. I have not even seen this booth yet, so a lot of this stuff I haven't seen, like I mentioned earlier, and I'm just now seeing. So wow, look at that. So that must be also another invasive species. Looks like there's lots of types of mussels and snails as well, causing issues. So if you want to know more about that, Illinois-Indiana Sea Grant. There we have the sea lions. They're waiting to show off their talents. You can see the two up there just chilling on the stage. People can get pictures of the sea lions kissing them. Here we got Chemipure Green, or Chemipure. So their filtration media helps with clearing your water, all that stuff. We've got jellyfish art. This is kind of neat. Let's see if I can get in here. Very neat. We got some jellyfish tanks. Which, see, you can round it off. The jellyfish like to just kind of float around. Having that roundness helps from tearing them up. And we got them in different color vases. Pretty neat.
You can change the colors for you. Red, blue, green.
Very pretty. Yeah, all the colors of the rainbow, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
For your
Looks
jellyfish?
great. And they've got some more over there. Then over here we got Aquatics Veterinary Services. So this is really neat. I did not know anything like this existed. And so I guess they can help you with diagnosing issues. Let's check this out. Boo and Bubbles. What is this? So they've made books. Kids books. Oh, this is kind of hard to open. It's a fresh book and I don't want to mess it up.
Well, I mean, we medicated them, QT'd them.
Okay, so it kind of goes through a story of a little girl getting a pet and all that, and probably what you need to do, what to look for.
But
as you see, they're promoting water changes big time.
You gotta do that.
Very important, one of the most important things.
Bucket, put a spotlight underneath it.
Same with saltwater reef tank,
And then
quarantine.
took a hypodermic needle, suck the air out. Call it dead.
Yeah, talk about
But that's what
that
I'm saying,
surgery.
Like, why would you want to pop a swim bladder though? Like, isn't that? Yeah, we wouldn't.
Yeah, so don't pop a swim bladder. You hear that? Look, koi herpes.
Yeah, it's
I
so
didn't even
crazy.
know that was a thing.
I just wanted clarification.
But interesting, yeah. So check them guys out. They do got a website, cafishvet.com. I'm gonna have to check that out myself, just get more in depth later. And we got 4fishes.com. They've got a booth as well.
Hi,
How you doing? Online store, all right. And saltwater, looks like they've got a lot of, and freshwater as well.
Some reptile aquatics.
Okay, so you cover a little bit of all of it then.
Yes.
All right. You can see they got multiple products of different variations. Very cool. Let's move our way on over here. We got Beyond the Reef. So it's really about 50-50 between saltwater and fresh. It's a really good mix in of both. So they've got a site as well. They've actually got stuff for sale. Let's go check this out, see what they got in these bags. Jellyfish. Looks like we got starfish. We've got shrimps, crabs.
No, how about this one?
Lots of invertebrates. Wow, lots of invertebrates. Tons of shrimp. What is this crazy thing? Look at this starfish, bright orange. Beautiful. So you can just pick through here. They're all floating in water. It's really cool. Lots to choose from. Alright, so let's roll over on this other side so we don't miss anything. This is going to take, I wonder how long we've been on here. 47 minutes? This may even take longer than that. I thought it was only going to take an hour or two, but we'll see. That's beautiful, all these Congo tetras. This is from A-Pet. With some rainbow fish, some barbs, dragonstone. And then here we have Chicago Marine Aquarium Society, CMAX. They've got a booth. How's it going? They're giving away free BioCube. And this is where they got a frag meet, April 28th. You guys got any other events going on? Or?
We'll have monthly events. Check us out on Facebook, Chicago Marine Aquarium Society. Check for our logo. Like our page, and you'll get all of our notifications about the different events that we have throughout the year. So last month we were at Take It Easy, store promotion kind of thing. They give us a little bit of a discount. So.
Nice, build them symbiotic relationships, right? Yep. All right, so for all you salties in Chicago, there you go. And over here we have Pro Reef Corals. And they're also selling corals. Bunch of frags, beautiful colors. They've also got some other decor for sale. Beautiful clownfish. And that's Pro Reef Corals. Also has a website. And then over here we got Marine Pure. And they're freshwater, saltwater, biofilter media, high performance. Very interesting. I have not seen any bio balls like this before. What is this, pumice rock or?
Ceramic.
Ceramic,
Yep,
okay.
ceramic.
Interesting.
I like running this with filters and having minimal substrate.
Looks like there's doing some tests and some examples, experiments. Very cool. Then over here we got Zoom Ed. Many of you guys may be familiar with Zoom Ed. And they've got all kinds of stuff going on. Some decorations, stickers, beta stuff, little beta setup. Some foods, banquet blocks for when you guys gotta leave out of town. Lots of decorations. Here's one of those low boys.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine, no worries. And here's a low boy frag tank. I love these tanks. I wish I had more room. I actually wanted to do a rack of these. And they got smart and they put shrimp in them. Very cool tank. I love the whole layout of these. And then they got their lights up there as well, the LEDs. Which I'm not sure if the driftwood, yeah, that looks like driftwood tanning, not the light.
No.
And then they've got canister filters now. I didn't know they had canister filters now. Also multiple equipment, timers, thermometers, power heads, newts, some driftwood, waterfall kit, reptile fogger. I didn't even, this must be that fogger, that's cool. Whoa, look at that lizard. He just jumped right at that time. Chinese water dragon? Very neat. I like that. It's a beautiful setup. And also their lighting. That's what first got me into Zoom Ed, was their lighting. These were like some of the first fixtures I was buying. They've also got the LEDs where you can mod them out and do what you want with them. So they've got like a daylight model, a light model, and then like a plant module. And then over here, we have Tank It Easy, which is salt water. Looks like we got some LED lighting, next generation LED lighting. Eco Smart Life. Fish overload on my brain, right? There's a lot going on. Things still are hopping, Fish Nerd. It was glad to meet you, Carlos. Fish Nerd was here yesterday. He had to run home, but it was great to meet him. This is interesting, rotating tank. I wonder how the fish feel about that. I wonder if they can even feel that. I bet you they can. Oh, these seahorses are cool. Looks like they're hanging on, trying not to puke. But interesting, interesting. And they also got corals and frags for sale here. So there's a lot to buy and win and everything for all you freshwater, for all you salties as well. And same as the freshwater. So they just got a, this is actually the same basket I used to breed my fish in, and they're holding this big anemone in here. It's really cool. Like, this color really does not do it justice on video. Like, it's a really bright fluorescent, orangish, pinkish, purplish, greenish on the bottom. Really neat. Really neat. Beautiful corals. Yeah, man. Look at these. If I had more money, I'd probably get into salt, but some beautiful fish over here also for sale. Gobies, shrimp. More corals, so they got a lot of selection going on here. A lot of big pieces too.
Nice pieces for Sunday, huh?
Yeah, still hanging around. Look at that green one. Like, you really can't see the green as well here. It looks blue, but it's a bright fluorescent green. This one's bright fluorescent green with like hot pink dots in the middle of it. It looks white, but it's not, because of the blue lighting kind of takes away from it. I wonder if I can, yeah, there you can see. Sort of see the difference. Really nice faces.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah. Beautiful. And that is tankiteasy.com that has all these. And over here we got water box aquariums. Looks like they do everything you need to be reef ready. So they must have kits where you can just kind of set them up and go. Have everything ready for you. And here we got Aqua Forest. We got reef salt and supplies for you reefers. Your magnesiums, your everything you need to get your water going good. How's it going? They've also got a website, aquaforest.eu. And over here we got Tropical. And they've got a website, tropical.pl. And they have lots of food. You can get samples here as well to try out their stuff. Lots of variety of food. Flake food, granules, discus food. Looks like a lot of freshwater food, mostly freshwater food and reptile food. Goldfish food. Looks like they almost got a food for every fish here.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It's the widest range of fish food in the world.
Is it?
Yeah.
It looks like it. I have not seen that much
And
range.
the black ones are soft. They're all soft.
They're soft, like soft food.
Soft food.
Interesting.
For Americans.
Now, what color is the food? Is it brown, or does it have a color
depends.
that you can tell if it's, or depends on what's in
Yeah,
it?
what kind of? I mean, for the Americans it is red. For the Marines it is green because there are a lot of algae inside.
Okay,
So
okay.
it depends on the fish.
Interesting. Alright, and that's Tropical. And over here we got Reef Hobbyist Magazine. You guys in the chat are funny, that's hilarious. How about Shells Dwelling? We showed some shell dwellers earlier in this video. They were over with the Chicago Cichlid booth. They're not around, and that's the Hobbyist Magazine for reefs. And looks like they got a hardscape aquarium. How's it going? I am. How are you doing? You did?
Yeah, I
Thanks.
just came in yesterday. So.
Do you want to get on live, or do you mind?
I don't mind.
All right, well, hi, and what's your name?
My name is Barb.
Barb, nice to meet you.
Eventually I'll get some shrimp for you. Alexis.
Alexis, nice to meet you. Yeah, well, hopefully I can get some shrimp in stock for you guys.
Eventually.
Yes,
I keep
eventually.
watching. So.
Hopefully here soon I'll have them.
Cool.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Your house is crazy.
What's your name?
Dominic.
Dominic, nice to meet you. Alright, well I'm gonna hit this like back up. Take care guys, nice meeting you. And here we got Clifford, WStis.co. And looks like he's got some gravel, all kinds of different types of gravel you can get, many colors, driftwood work. They also got a website there, estis.co. Many different colors. And back to the live aquarium. And then we got Dwayne Kitchell, the man himself. How's it going?
I'm looking for the aquatic garden.
I'm not sure. I'm still learning all these booths right now myself. Alright. And here we got Family Time Magazine. So they're raising awareness for just family and just being together and finding, let's see, what is this? Raising awareness to autism and just life in general. How many shirts did you get, Lucas? I only got one shirt. How's it going? And then over here, Dwayne looks like he could be Luke's brother. Hey, I'm not that old, Jay. Come on now. Maybe my dad. That guy looks like you in 40 years. That's hilarious. Say hi to your hubby. I will if I see him. How did you do with your shrimp? We'll get there. And who is this? Like, oh, two little fishes. They got all this stuff here, but then they put their name down here. It's kind of silly, but they got a bunch of aquarium products. I guess they're advanced. Cool mangrove here. I like that. trying to read the chat here. LRB meets the fans. Yeah, it's been fun meeting you guys. It's really crazy. It's really surreal, really. They got a bunch of different products. And over here, the Hikari, which I showed earlier, and they got tons of different foods. Many of you guys are familiar with Hikari. Look at that. You get like big bags like you do cat and dog food. And we got Python products over here, which for doing water changes is very handy. I use the Python for a long time. They've even got an Ultivac for pond maintenance. Very interesting. I did not know they had anything like that. So you can suck algae and stuff out. Very interesting. Uses the siphon, looks like. Algae mints. All the accessories for your Python. So if your Python's parts do end up causing you trouble, you can always buy replacements. I'm knocking their stuff over. Looks like they got water conditioner too, all that stuff. And they do make airline too. That's actually the airline I use in my fish room. Greetings to you in England, Paul. What's your favorite exhibit there? I'm not sure yet. Like I mentioned, I'm still just looking at these myself. So I'm not really sure. It's been really busy with the Aquascape and the shrimp contest and all that. I haven't had a real good chance. I always wait till Sunday to really look at the show because it's just easier. This is a really neat tank. Kind of different. Kind of the mat and filter idea with the whole area back there. Where do you get driftwood from? Do you go through a lot of it with your Placos? I get mine from Manzanita Burlworks, but Malaysian driftwood is better for Placos in my opinion than Manzanita because it's a little bit softer and they can eat it better. So they've got all kinds of different equipment here, like a feeder for your fish, so in case you're away, pumps, heaters. Look at that.
Sponges out and use the bio pellets, or you can use the medium.
Over here we got Dr. Tim's Aquatics. It looks like they have water conditioners and some foods, natural looking foods. Look at this. Pea food, I like this. Check this out. Garlic food. Why hasn't anybody done this? Or at least I haven't seen much of this around before. The packaging's really well because it really catches my attention, that's for sure. Millworms, river shrimp, interesting. Gammarus. So these are scuds. This is scuds in a bag of food. Very interesting. Cubes, so you can actually like freeze your own. So I'm wondering if you add water to this. Is that what you do? Add water to it and then you can put it in those and save it for later maybe? I'm not sure what these are for. We got the conditioners. Oh, need a little spice in your life for your fish? Add some pea spice. Very cool. Those are some interesting foods you guys got.
If you want, you've got a shot this way.
So what do you got going on here with these cubes?
This is just to show you the shape. It's the models.
Okay.
Of what the size of the food it would make.
Okay.
This is the size cube. So this pack makes this whole tray, which is 90 cubes or 10 ounces of food.
Okay.
On that. And then you're able to customize it with the garlic.
And then you add what you want to into it. Very interesting. So you can kind of customize your food to what you're looking for. Very
cool. You can add
medication
also.
You can add the medication. Very interesting. And you just kind of mix it in here and then add water, or?
You add a half a cup of water to the mixture, stir it, and then you just pour it in. And then before freezing, you can add whatever additives you want.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you. And you guys can check them out, Dr. Tim's Aquatics. And then there's their website, www.drtimsaquatics. And then here we got Aquatic Life. Many of you guys may have heard of them. They have all kinds of lights and other products. They didn't really bring much this year though. I guess that's what this is for, where you can just skim around, see what they got. Or, oh, this is the wind, so they can data mine you. And here we got reef nutrition. We make culture, compact culture systems. Green water, ooh, look at that. Oh, I would say that. I would go ooh at that, wouldn't I? Very interesting. Amazonas magazine is here, I believe. I haven't been to their booth yet, but we will get there. So they've got all kinds of stuff for your phytos and feeding your corals and stuff you can raise clownfish and baby saltwater fish with and all that. And over here we got omega-1 foods. And looks like they've got a few samples and whatnot you can get. So let's move on back over here. Oh, we missed this one. Oh, missed Carib Sea too. See, it's so easy to miss some of these. So let's go back over to Carib Sea, because you guys know I'm an Eco-Complete. They actually have more stuff you can add to Eco-Complete. So this is neat. They got a little display where you can mess with some rocks doing aquascaping. So let's make this look a little better while we're here. See what we can do. I'm not gonna mess too long, but man, I could play around with that for a while. Very cool. Got a little setup, some dragon stone, some Ceru stone. I'm not sure what this is. Round rock. They've got samples of the Eco-Complete Samurai soil. That's a newer one they've got. And they've got all these additives you can add to it as well. How's it going, man? And over here we got Ocean Inspirations. Also got a website, uniquesensations.com. Now this is neat. I like this. So for all you guys who really like your fish and may want some jewelry and whatnot to complement it, very cool stuff. I like how people make art out of this art of keeping aquariums and stuff. Beautiful work. Nice stuff. You're welcome. I like those dolphins. That seahorse is really cool. Look at that. That's beautiful. Abalone. Beautiful. So especially for you ladies, I hope you ladies are liking this on here. We're actually live right now. So everybody's checking out your stuff. Yeah. It's 141 people in here right now. Yeah. Flip Aquatics does have a booth. Dude, that's cool. I like that turtle right there. The whole scene. Oh, wow. With the fossils in it. Beautiful. Alright, thank you. And you can check them out at Unique Sensations if you like that art. And we've been to ZoomEd, we've been to Omega. We're getting there, guys, so we still got this to go through. I'm glad I got a battery on this thing. Hopefully it lasts the whole time. But we're going through it all, you guys. ChicagolandReefs.com. So another Chicago group. And they've been doing stuff you can win as well. And
it's free. Online forum.
Quick references, online
Instagram.
forum.
Yep.
So that's what you guys are doing, okay.
And it's a great local place to buy, sell, trade corals, have access to knowledge, and Facebook pages are great, but at the end of the day it's kind of hard to find your question later, you know.
Yeah,
we organize the knowledge, and I do it all with the sponsors.
So you have lots of guides and whatnot you can refer
and
to.
we just even the answers to the questions, you get these strings of great knowledge being shared, and it's searchable, and you can find it again later, and you can brag about your tank, which is something, you know,
people like to do.
People work so hard on their aquariums, and then their mom comes over and says, "Where's your piranha?" And you're just like, "No." So at least we all know what you're putting into it, and it's an opportunity to show it off, and you might have something that somebody else really wants, and so they get in touch with each other, and Craigslist has its place, eBay has its place, but knowing a group of reefers around you
goes
really
a long way.
keeps you in the hobby.
Especially the hobbyist breeders and creators and whatnot. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Nice meeting you.
All right, nice meeting you too. So ChicagoLandReefs.com, you can check them out if you're into the saltwater, and sounds like they've got some great information on their site and forum. And over here we got Premium Aquatics, and they've got a whole assortment of stuff, from water conditioners to products, thermometers, tanks, sumps, filter media, all kinds of stuff. Also things you can win as well. So you see there, people are raffling for that tank, reactors, or what is this? This is a skimmer, ain't it? I'm not sure. Very cool. Lots of saltwater products for you. Now this is really neat. This is different. Aquatec.co. So they're getting really fancy with it. I like it. Here they got some small nano cubes, a few different styles, some reactors as well, and a nice, this is awesome, this dining room table here. It's made out of fiberglass and concrete. They say don't sit in the chair. I'm almost tempted to test them and see what happens if you do. But this is really neat how it overflows. It's like that tank we showed earlier, overflows and then drains down into a sump underneath. How would you like to have dinner there? That would be beautiful. And they also have a beautiful chandelier here with terrariums, betta fish. Very neat. And then the legendary Heiko Blair as well again, which I was going through his book. He's got this biotope book here, which this is absolutely amazing. I need to go home with one of these. And I didn't realize it. I've seen his book out. This is a newer book, but I was going through it a little bit yesterday, and as you can see, it's marked with Indonesia. You saw Mexico there, Papua New Guinea, Australia, India, Myanmar, Nagaland, South China. Like, he's covering a bunch of biotopes in here.
Every color is one continent.
Yeah, which is amazing how you broke all that down.
Asia, Australasia, Central
So you
America,
can see it in
North
the color
America,
coding.
and South America.
So that makes it really easy to reference too with that color coding. So before I leave today, I want to, are these for sale?
Yes.
Yes, I want to get one of those from you.
In addition, you have something you've never seen before. When it starts each continent, you have the dots, which I am writing about in this book, and each one has many different scopes.
Oh yeah, yeah, you broke it all down for
And
each
they're
location.
all with GPS data. You go on Google Map and you will find
that is cool.
How it is today.
Yeah.
Because it was different when I went there.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So you can see how it changed
And
and
it's
stuff.
always the biotope plus the fish what lives there. The biotope and what I found in this biotope.
This is probably the
Then-
most extensive book I've seen as far
ever
as.
done. It took me only 10 years.
I
And then
can
how to do
imagine.
an aquarium. Every detail of it, parameters, the filter system, the lighting system, the biotope itself, the decor material, and then in a gray zone you have the alternative. So if you cannot get all the materials and the fishes for this particular biotope, you can get these.
Oh, okay. So
and
you
it's
got
still from the same biotope.
very cool.
And then you already go to the next chapter, it's the Lower Congo. Habitat and fishes, open water, lake fishes, fishes from 2 habitats I found, and then how to do an
and
aquarium.
then how to do it again. So
Then
you
you have
can,
a red
every
tape.
biotope has a how to do it.
Exactly.
That is
And
amazing.
there are 50 of them. What
That is
every fish
amazing.
needs, open water, small rocks, driftwood, what every fish needs is in it.
Wow.
Then already the next chapter.
Absolutely amazing. I love this book, and I do not want to go home without that book. So hopefully you'll be around here later. We're actually live right now.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, we got 125 people in here.
Wow.
We've gotten up to like 150 at one point. We've
Where
been
are
on
you
here
going
for over about an hour and a half.
And where does it go live?
It goes onto YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
So you can always refer people.
Yeah, so a lot of people can watch this back later, and yeah, awesome stuff. Well, hopefully I'll catch you later, and maybe I can get you to sign one for me. Awesome. And I can talk to rainbowfish with you. I'm a big rainbowfish
There's
guy.
about 40 pages of rainbowfish in there.
Okay. Okay,
If you want a
awesome.
book and you wanted to study, you get it now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm kind of live right now. Can you save me one back from him?
Yeah, just tell me what time I'm going to a lecture now.
Well, I'm trying to cover the whole aquatic experience here live.
I'll be back in 1 hour.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, and over here, sorry about that guys, had to talk to Heiko. When he wants some time, he's a busy guy. If you can get a chance to talk to him, you gotta do it while you can. And here we got Mode Aquariums. Get back here and chat too. You gonna fly me over next year, Perth? I wish I could. Wish I had money like that. Looks like they got all kinds of different aquariums and aquarium systems. Even commercial rack systems. So like a commercial rack system right there, they got it marked for $1,000. Kind of give you an idea of what you could do. If you don't want to build your own rack, you can also hit these guys up and maybe get you something like that. We got River Life over here. How's it going?
It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks. Then over here we have jellyfishshop.com. So another jellyfish booth. They've got the round tank as well. And let's head back here because I kind of missed here. We've got Current USA. And they make all kinds of lights and other products. They do got a really nice setup here. If somebody can help Barbara out on how to spell Heiko Blair's name, that would be great. That is cool. It looks like algae, but is that a coral? I don't know. That is really cool though. Interesting. And over here we got sustainable aquatic nutrition. Also a bunch of different types of food, frozen. And they got dry food as well. Looks like it's more directed towards saltwater. And I'm not seeing a site for them, but I'm sure if you put in Python Energetics, you should be able to find them. Alright, now we're back down to here. How's it going?
How's it going, Lucas?
And here we have Discover the World. Nice little setup here. This is interesting. Got really fancy with it. Lots of guppies again. Look how they're all huddled in the corner though. Oh, they got a piece of food down there, that's why. See, at least they're feeding them here. Oh, I got a mark on it. Beautiful tank. Live plants. All live plants. Neat scape. Got lots of driftwood. Lots of big pieces. Wow, look at that big, huge piece. Or big tankers. You ought to see this tank Jay Wilson has. We're going to cover that too here in a second. It's this huge tank he's auctioning off, I guess. I didn't know he was, or I would have entered. I'm not sure where I'd need to put it because it's so big. I think you'd need a helicopter to bring it in. But that's Aquarium Adventure. Looks like, yeah. They got all that. Dry foods as well. Looks like they've got some reactors. Looks like a brackish setup with puffers. Very cool. For all you puffer lovers. Some archer fish in there. That one's pretty good size. I'm trying my best to look at the chat too for you guys, but it's kind of hard to do because I'm looking at this stuff as well. Then here we got Extreme Aquatics Foods. Looks like they've got a nice cichlid tank set up here. And has a lot of variety of dry foods. Looks like they do a lot of sales. buddy.
Thank you.
And they're extremeaquaticfoods.com. And over here we got Sea Sky Shrimp. How's it going? Joe Chang. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And he's got some shrimp here where you can buy as well. Different types of samples of food and whatnot. Different colors. And he's also got a website there at jtyb.com. And here we got Printed Reefing Solutions. They got a nice little setup here. Looks like they do lots of 3D printing products. Ledges, edges, all kinds of things. Oh, Michael was telling me about these the other day, how you can, they're like fingers, you can wedge your buches in there and have them grow up. It's kind of neat, kind of like a comb. And not bad prices either.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good, how you doing?
Good, how you been?
Doing pretty good. And they got tons of products here. Starfish necklaces, medicines, ferts, things to test your water with. Tons of designs. Lots of designs. Holders. Very cool. You guys can check them out at printedreefsolutions.com. Scissors for fragging and all that stuff. Alright, so now we'll head over here to 7 Sea Supply. Here we got the International Shrimp Contest, which I believe my first or second video I kind of went through here, but they have the ribbons on them now. And I'll go through and show you the winners. Looks like they're already grabbing them out though, so I may be getting a little late here. Let me show you the winners real quick. Here we got the Shrimp King winner actually, which was Ting Dilon, I don't know how to pronounce that, but he designed shrimp for Silane, and he got the Shrimp King, which are Shrimp King shrimp pretty much from Silane. Beautiful blue bolts. Here we got first place on the Pinto Shadows. Here we got a third place on these Pinto Shadows as well. Carbon Chin, which Carbon, he won like maybe 7 awards.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take pictures.
That's Kevin Callum. He's a Facebook friend of mine. They all like my shirt. For you guys who haven't seen my shirt yet, it's not the regular white tee. I got a little flavorful today. And here we got some more winners. This was the best of show, but I only took second place in the category, but still got best of show. Beautiful shrimp. They're Pinto Carrot, I don't even know. Pinto Shadow, Galaxies, Fishbone, all kinds of stuff going on there. Another first place. And here we got another first place for the bees. Also Carbon. And another second place for Carbon here. We got Han from Han's Aquatics. How's it going?
How's it going?
We're live, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Ryan and what's your name again? Brian J. Okay, Brian and Ryan. Okay, yeah. I remember Ryan.
It's close to Ryan, so.
Right.
And here's Nico's shrimps that you could actually buy, like all the different lines and everything else. And then Monica Polar, Mopo is her name short, her dancing man. So these are absolutely super pricey shrimp, but they're beautiful. Shows all the awards they've won. These are the dancing mans. I think they're like 950 bucks a piece or something like that, or maybe something else. Hard to read what that says. Alright, so let's head over. And then we got a concession stand where the drinks are like $5.50. You'd think you're at a stadium or a concert. We got some Neo Caradinas. How's it going? And then we got a third place. Oh, these are the ones I got my third place award with, my yellows. So here's third place. Here's second place, which I didn't enter my reds, so I kind of wish I entered my reds because my reds definitely look better than that. And then the Black Rose took the first place this year, which I got second place with my black rose last year. Kind of got some brown too. I wasn't that prepared for it, but I'm still happy. Better than not getting anything. But some beautiful shrimp. And I'm not even seeing my other shrimp in here. Oh, here they are. These are the other ones I got third place on. They were the Blue Dream Cool I was talking about. Not really sure how I won with these. I just kind of picked them out of the tank, thought they looked neat and made something out of them. This was for the new type and the Riley type. And then this was my other one. They were just some yellow Rileys, which are really rare to find yellow Rileys. Some nice orange bees. They got first place, which I think they deserved it. Even though they're Silane's shrimp. Alright, but... And here's second place for the Red Riley, also Silane shrimp. And Eric Martin's Disco Bee, here's his PRLs. Beautiful shrimp. Look at the legs, even have great coloring and kind of hard to see. Those got first place as well. Jeff Lidberg, how's it going? Yeah, you like that? And so that's the shrimp contest. I'm not going to cover that too much. And then here's the JBJ booth. They've got all kinds of tissue cultures. They've got all the Shrimp King stuff, dinner release stuff. From tissue cultures to setups to driftwood, soils. Pretty much everything you need for aquatics. Hang on external filters. That's interesting. I've never seen an external filter hang on like that. Aquarium guides, that's interesting. I like books. And you can get some ice cream, you can get your face painted. And then we got a petting area so people can actually pet fish and whatnot. Looks like they're just now shutting it down though. Why did I not enter black rose this year? Because I don't have my black rose colony. So this is what happened. And this is why I'm not taking my shrimp back from the contest this year. And why I didn't enter my best shrimp in. Because last year when I entered them in, I stuck my black rose back into my colony. And that, I pretty much caught something because I realized later they do let importers in on the contest, which they really shouldn't be in there. I could contest it, but I don't want to be that guy. And yeah, I don't want to catch anything again. So pretty much the contest is what wiped out my black rose colony. So there's a little tidbit for you guys that. But here's all the kids' tanks. I went through all these scapes the other day. We got all the ribbons on it. One of my favorites, I'll show you my favorite real quick. Believe it or not, it's not one of the more natural ones, even though these are like absolutely beautiful. Like, these kids are doing great jobs with their tanks. This is one of my favorites right here. I think it would make a great shrimp tank. So it's got this little scene here. Could you imagine this with some really fire red big females looking like lobsters? Would look really cool. That also got a first prize award. And we got all the nano tanks, which I covered most of those. We will go back to my tank and show you what it looks like with the fish. I've showed you guys on Instagram what it looked like with the fish in it, but I have not showed you guys on here yet. But yeah, that did suck. So they got a lot of coral about those shrimp. They got a lot of coral, they got a lot of shrimp going on. God, they're floating them. That's an interesting tray. And here you can move this around. This is very handy. I actually makeshift one of these for my fish room with some PVC and a lens that I got from a magnifying glass. I just glued them together and made something like this for my tanks. Very handy. Looks like they got fish as well. This is Aqua Visions. Koi Angel, freshwater, saltwater. Tons of discus. Nice Picasso. Trigger. Looks like they got dry foods going on. And these guys have been around for a while. I actually got some fish off these guys last year. How's it going? We're actually live right now. Yeah. He's the one that hooked me up with koi.
Channel on YouTube.
Oh,
Angela.
awesome. Nice to meet you. Do you have a YouTube handle name?
What's that?
What's your handle on YouTube? Your name?
It's just like maybe.
I like to try to put the names with the faces.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, beautiful. So these are the parents of these koi angels here. He's showing them off to me. Look at that one. That one's nice. But thank you. And there's a pencil. More stuff, more stuff. So this is a big booth. They really stepped it up this year. They've got tons of stuff going on. Lots of products. And that's Aquavisions. And let's make it over to the YouTube booth and all that. So this is where all the YouTubers are hanging out. And Dustin's fish tanks. There's Dave, he works at my LFS, the Reef. He's the manager. There he is himself, Dirty D. What's happening, man? Loving this Buche tank, not yet. I've told people there's people waiting, but who's gonna wait till 5 o'clock?
Let me know.
I will. Some beautiful Buches. What's up, fish tanks people? So that's his thing.
First out.
He's taking the tank home. Oh, your 300-gallon tank, I saw that. That's awesome. His last video, he shows this.
This right now, that's why I'm going to size it up when I get rid of this one.
I like how you did the road trip on the way up too on that. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah. Jamming out at the end. Right on. Alright, and here we got Michael Hoffman's setup, and I just found out about this last night when I was going through all the videos that have been on about this Aquatic Experience. It's a pretty neat setup. So he has milled and customized all these lights himself. So he has created this whole setup pretty much from scratch by himself. Really neat. And these are actually controls here where you can mess with the lights and get the different plant growth lights going and everything else. Huge sump filter. And here you can see the YouTube booth. Look how that's going. They're serious over there. Everybody's shooting everybody with cameras. Right? And Flip Aquatics really did it up for his booth this year. He's got the shrimp, he's got the bamboo shrimp, he's got the tissue cultures, he's even got the dancing man. Mopo here, Monica Fuller, how's it going?
It looks so good every day.
And she was thinking about starting a YouTube channel herself, and I was trying to encourage her. I hope she does, because I would love to see her information get out there. But he really made a nice setup out of this. They got driftwood on slate. There's Amanda, there's Sergeant Tank. So we're live right now.
We're live too.
Are you?
We're live with Lucas. Lucas, so explain this shirt to me.
The shirt?
Yes. Yeah, so yesterday Lucas was actually in a professional coat, raising the bar. And so, Lucas, how did you do in the shrimp contest?
I got 30 bucks category buddies.
Third. That is pretty good. Yeah. So, Lucas is one of the best breeders here in the U.S. in my opinion, doing some really unusual things and trying some new stuff out. So huge shout out to Lucas. Thank you for everything you're doing for the shrimp community. There we go.
I love the setup you got.
You love this? I don't even.
They said the mic's not working. Hold on.
Oh, it's been working.
Are we live? Are we live? All right, hit the refresh. You don't have to.
All right, so Lucas, one more question for you. What's next for LR Brett's Aquatic?
My 200.
Whoa. Lucas has more tanks than I do in his house. So Lucas is crazy, but I think I have to go answer some questions. Jeremy, sorry for stealing the live.
No, I think it was great.
Very cool, guys. Very cool. And yeah, so you can see all kinds of people here. We got Sergeant Tank, we got Corey from Aquarium Co-op, Bob, Steam Fun, Jimmy.
Well, we're gonna be wrapping up anyway.
Jimmy Whiskey, or Jimmy from Aquarium Co-op. Yeah. And then we got King Lee over here. And we got JH Aquatics. We got Beast Egg, we got Corvus Ocean in the house.
Oh man, it's LR Prince.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's happening, man? How you doing? Thank you. Bob and Corey. He's been signing shirts. Is that all? You still got a few left, so if you guys are around, come get him. He's been giving out 1,000 shirts today.
Yep.
Bob's got little steam pictures he's been putting on.
That's right.
Flynn, where's Flynn? Is Flynn around here? Is he still here?
Yeah, you do have to sign.
I do gotta sign that. Well, I'll come back here. Well, I guess I could do it real quick. So we gotta give some autographs here. It's live. I got it, Bob.
We can film you while you do it.
Live is my specialty. There you go.
Nice.
Thank you, guys. But also more of Flip's set up here. Lots of shrimp. He's even got fish here. This dragon stone. Tissue cultures. The tanks are for sale too as well. Looks like they sold almost all the tanks.
Okay.
Got the pygmy cories, hesperosis, all kinds of stuff. But I was really impressed how they set up their whole thing. And this is why I support Flip Aquatics, is because they put the 30-day quarantine process on all of it, which is lovely. You can't distract me. Alright, so there it is. That's the YouTube booth, the Flip Aquatic booth. Now this has been the most popular booth here pretty much at the whole Aquatic Experience. Absolutely great time. And it's been so awesome to meet you guys.
It's so awesome to meet you too, man. It's so awesome. That's like the coolest shirt of all time.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Right there, I am. It's hard to miss me today.
Other tank, it looks good.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And over here we got the High Door group, which many of you guys are familiar with High Door. They got the heaters, they got inline heaters, they got the filters, they've got the pumps, they've got the tanks, they've got all kinds of stuff. Substrate, looks like they're getting into shrimp substrate. That's new. I haven't seen that from them. Some decorations and whatnot. Let's make our way back over here and cover these booths. Oh, I gotta point this out too. I love this. I gotta say something about this.
Uh-oh.
Look at that. Check that out. Taco Union.
Got it from Cole and Deb Shrimp.
Love that hat. I love that hat. And then over here we have Apera Instruments. And looks like they got some high-tech tools, probes, temperatures, pH, probably does TDS and all that stuff. Very interesting. They got pens as well, looks like. I'm not seeing a website, but I'm sure if you look up Apera Instruments, they may have one. Or here we go. On the card. So they don't have a website, but there's the numbers and everything. There's the pins that they have. Old kits, nice kits. And this is Mark of Excellence Aquatics. He's the plant man, also a CCAC member of our club. Got driftwood. Looks like some manzanita, some spider. Looks like he's barely got any plants left. He says he's been selling like crazy. We got swords, we got Val, we got Anubias. Lots of different types of Anubias. Looks like we got some other, what is this? Hydrocotyl Japan. I love that stuff. That's cool stuff. Any of those hydrocotyls are really cool looking. Monte Carlo. More swords. Or no, these are crypts. Lots of different types of crypts. And Anubias. He's got a tank set up. That's Mark. So let's make our way back on down here and finish up this row. Looks like we got another wheel to spin. Yeah, that taco hat's awesome, ain't it? Jimmy, come back. How's it going? So, yeah, we already covered this one, the Python. And then over here we got Proto Bio Aquarium Care Program. Looks like a bunch of care products. Interesting samples. What's in these little vials? Oh, trace fertilizers and stuff?
So here you've got bacteria, nutrients, and biostimulant for plants.
Oh, very interesting. I've never seen anything like that.
No?
No, not like that.
We are a French company.
Yeah, very cool.
We produce our products are conditioned in vials. Sorry for my English.
Oh, it's okay. I can understand it. But no, it's not often you see like the bacteria is ready for your...
This is bacteria specific for the water.
Yeah.
And the concept is very simple. 1 ampule each 15 days. You just have to adapt the number of vials to the volume of the system.
Easy peasy.
Very easy.
Sounds good.
Very easy to use.
And let's go check out some of these other products they got over here. Looks like they got pure range cold water, salt water. So they got a little bit of everything, even medicines within these vials. Very interesting, different for shrimp, goldfish, betas, reefs, lots of stuff. So their site is www.protobio.com. Very cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How's it going, Mad Tanks?
How's it going?
We're live, buddy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, yeah. Check them out. You get used to it after a while. Yeah. And over here we got Kessel. Now Kessel has some serious lighting. Serious lighting. Like where you can actually target individual areas and whatnot. I'm not seeing their really crazy light over here. Small light. Looks nice. Gives us that shadowy, glittery effect over here while keeping it bright over there. But you'll pay for them, that's for sure. They're not cheap, but they are great lights. Then over here, there's Pet Age, but doesn't seem like they're there today. And they're more for other pets and whatnot. And over here we got Fritz. They got a lot of your saltwater stuff. I know Coral 12G, that Coral guy. If any of you guys know who he is, he promotes them a lot. So the Reef Pro Mix, they've got all kinds of solutions, whatnot for you salties. And over here we got Rod's Foods. He's got a display. So they've got the frozen foods you can come get. They've got kelp in a bag. They've got shirts, lots of shirts, colorful shirts. And they've got different ways to get them. And here's a bunch of their different blends of food, which many of you guys may already know who Rod's Food is. So check them out, rodsfoods.com. And that covers it for this area. Head on down here to my aquarium box, which looks like they've got dry food, some driftwood, different types from cholla to manzanita to spider and Malaysian. So if you guys are familiar with driftwood, this is your spiderwood, this is your Malaysian. Here we got some more Malaysian with some spiderwood and some cholla wood. And then this is the My Aquarium box, which is something you subscribe for like every week. I'll be honest, I won't take this just because it'll sit on my shelf. It'll sit on my shelf. But I do like what you guys do, especially for like people getting into the hobby and all that, needing things to start off with and all that.
Try out a whole bunch of different things.
And I saw JH Aquatics did a video. It was kind of like a relief kit for him when he had some issues with his tanks and all that. So good stuff. And they also got some little shrimp bricks. Those are interesting. Shirts you can get. Ceramic filters. Nice setup. How's it going? How you doing?
Mike, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Have you? Thanks. Glad you've seen them. I've seen many of yours as well. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So check them out. My Aquarium box. Here's ME. Looks like they... Ooh, a sucker. I'm gonna fill up on candy here. Everybody keeps offering candy. Oh, strawberry. It looks like they've got all the mineralizers you need for the reef.
I grind them down myself. I'm adding my rotifers, my copox, my cyclops.
That is Mike from Mass Aquariums, yes. That is the man himself. So that's interesting. And here we got RCR, Rainbow Reef Corals. They have some corals for sale that you guys can get. A little setup over here we can get to. They got a little bit to choose from. It looks like they got food back there in the refrigerator. More back there. You can check them out. And over here we got Pet Product News International, which is for pretty much the pet products. How you doing? So these guys cover a lot of like the new products that are coming out and stuff. Is that what you guys cover?
It's a trade publication.
Okay, it's a trade publication.
Who are you?
I am LR Bretts of LR Bretts Aquatics. I'm a YouTuber. Yeah. So we're actually live right now, yeah. So we're going through all the booths here, showing everybody what's going on. It has been amazing. It's been so fun.
Very polite children. It's kind of mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Every single child that came up was please and thank you.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's a Midwest thing.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Indianapolis, actually. Yeah. But I'm live here, so I gotta keep moving. But it's nice chatting with you. God bless America and every other country out there. God bless the world, I should say. And then we got the other problem. Then we got a saltwater setup here, Seagrass Farms. Many of you guys may be familiar with Seagrass Farms. They've got a booth. Looks like they're promoting conservation here. Let's check this out. Captive breeding. Looks like, oh, this is very interesting. It's a lot to really consume right now. It's showing how it kind of all trickles through, and fish extinct in the wild but present in captivity. Very interesting. And they're also giving out gift bags with stuff in them. Very cool. Look at that. Like, feeling generous. Hooking her up. Look at that. There you go. Nice. Nice tank with some blue acaras in it. Nice big tank, which you can also win these fish as well. And here we got Aquarium, which they make all kinds of products from filters to lights, conditioners, everything else. They got tank setups, plants. Oh, these are neat. I kind of like this setup. I really need to get some of these lilies. These are really cool. I like the setup. Looks like they've got pumps, reactors, and all that. So that's Aquarium and Coral Life. All their other pumps and heaters and all that. And over here's Fluval. You see right there, there's Tetra. Can't wait to make our way over there and see what they got to say. Over here's Fluval. They're showing their different styles of tanks they're always coming out with. They're always coming out with something different. Look, this is interesting. Has a little modular on here so you can play around with stuff. I'm guessing that's either light and timing. Little compartments where you can get into the tanks. Very neat. Same with this sleek black setup. Even got a nice little stand with, I like that. So you can put books down there and whatnot, because the filter is actually within the tank, I believe. And also has the same kind of a touch system there. Where is Taco Bell? Taco Bell was so hard to find. I actually ate that last night. Of course, that's the comment I read. And here's some more of their different tanks. So they started doing this frosting on the top edge, which is kind of neat. Our Aquascape tanks have that. At first I didn't know what to think about it, But it kind of makes sense when the water level drops. It kind of helps take it away from the eye as well as calcium buildup. But they keep playing around with these tanks and coming up with some unique stuff. This is an interesting light underwater. Highlight the coral. Very neat. And the blue ball, curved tanks.
There's a lot of different offerings of them too.
Very neat. Some more nanotypes. So they have the light to hang over. I like these right here. I think these are the edge is what they call them. So the water is supposed to stay up the whole time. You actually add it up in here, so it actually goes up a little bit. Very unique design, very modern. And Tetra, let's see. Free raffle, looks like they're raffling stuff. I wonder if there is a Tetra person here. So let's get in this chat. How's it going? What's your name?
I'm Ryan.
Ryan, nice to meet you.
I like live on YouTube.
You are live on YouTube right now. All right.
Awesome.
Heck yeah. Awesome, I appreciate it. And we got Marine Land as well. They've got all their products here. The filters, canisters, heaters, lights. And glowfish as well. Spectrum Brands. So Spectrum Brands, is that all together with Tetra, Marine Land, and it's all together? Okay, interesting. Now you guys may not know this, but I am a big supporter of your guys' Tetra Tropical granules. I have about 200 fish tanks in my room, my fish room, and I've been feeding that to them for like 2 years, and it's like all they eat. I breed, I even raise the fry up off of it and everything with like the dusting of it and everything. It's good stuff. It's good food. The Tetra or tropical granules. Yeah. Yeah, like nobody used, like hardly. Yeah, many people like hardly use it anymore. But after I started using it, and people have seen it online, we're actually live right now. There's 131 people in here watching.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but your food is what I've used for a long time, and
It's one of the best
it's good stuff.
And we're actually rebranding now.
Well, I hope you don't mess that food up for me. Don't mess that food up for
A little bit
me.
more easy to understand what it's meant for. So hopefully that'll help consumers also.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you guys about that a little bit more after we get done with live here. Okay, thank you. And here's Cobalt Aquatics over here. They've got a lot of products, food, heaters, how's it going? Tanks. Got natural foods coming out. All right, probiotics and all that. Predator, goldfish, tropical, shrimp and veggie, marine, turtle. They're covering a bunch. They got caves. They got tank setups. Also, they have reef stuff as well. So let's make our way down this aisle here. How big is this place? It's ginormous. Like we still got a lot to go through. So how's it going, man?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Mark, nice to meet you. CustomAquariums.com. Loving the paludarium. I need one of these in my front foyer.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I was talking to Ted Judy the other day.
We'll take care of you, right?
Yeah. Sure. We'll have to work something out. I love what you guys do.
What size did you get?
I think 6 foot is how much room I've got.
This is 72 by 24 by 48.
So this would actually be about perfect, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
You fit it in your car, take it home with you now?
No. I wish. But no, we'll talk about it later since we're live right now. There's like 138 people.
All right, cool. Yeah, show them the chameleon. Where
Yeah, I saw this chameleon on Creative Pet Keeping did a video.
In the back over there.
It was beautiful. Oh, there he is. Yeah, you guys got to check this chameleon out. He's really friendly too. So it's a male. I can't remember what it was called though. Panther chameleon. Yeah. Very colorful. Blue and red or green. Is that a blue or a green? It's hard to tell.
Green. He's got all kinds of colors on there.
Very neat.
You want me to take them out real quick?
We could. Be interesting. Yeah. Got the fogger going on in there.
He's gonna take them out. Briggs, look.
You see how they add the water up there with the
drip system all set up.
Drip system, okay. And they even got some flow down here for the water on the bottom.
2 returns going and 2 of our H2 overflows on the setup.
Very nice.
This is Karma.
Oh, Karma's cool.
Resident chameleon back at our corporate office.
Look at that. That's a great mascot.
Yeah.
Can I pet it?
Absolutely.
Oh, so soft.
What kind is that?
It's like, oh, stop touching me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like
Whoa, cool.
What's that?
Like the movie Rango?
Rango?
Very neat.
I think that's a veiled chameleon in that one.
Looks like they got something over there for overflows. Is that for an overflow
Yep,
down there?
we got our 2 H2 overflows in there. We actually have a couple turtles, a couple African side nuts hanging out down there. So,
very cool. Oh yeah, so this is the overflow we were just looking at. It overflows through there and then goes down into the bulkhead. Very neat. Very neat.
Water's super clean, especially if you have turtles.
Oh yeah, something like that's handy to keep that biofilm off and everything.
Yep, so.
The chameleon likes it. Karma's digging it. Very cool. And I love these filters you guys been doing. Even though I don't really use filters.
Yeah, yours doesn't have, right?
Yeah, but I like how you guys have made it so easy for some filters. Yeah. Even though I don't filter, I still appreciate it. But yeah, something like a paludarium, I may want to do that. Yeah.
Fully planted and everything.
So what's going on with this?
This is a dry column. So the tubing is actually running through there, which allows us to run electricity up through it as well.
Ah.
So you don't see any cords.
Right.
Nice for like, service industry maintenance accounts. No one can. There's nothing for them to mess up.
And you could probably also offset that to like a side corner or something. Yeah, make it look nice and clean.
Yep. And, you know, people put plants, do some fake rocks.
Work up
inserts like that.
Oh, I could imagine. Yeah, coral rock. That would be cool.
Hide it. Yeah, because like I said, I mean, it's a little obtrusive, but like you can hide it pretty well. Do some aquascaping. For here, we're trying to keep as much open so the next guy doesn't get upset.
All right, very cool, guys. Well, it's nice meeting you. I'll catch up with you guys later. All right, awesome. And yeah, there's a little tidbit for you guys. I guess now you guys kind of got the skinny. I think I'm gonna put one of those in my foyer. That's the plan. And then over here we got some more frags and corals. Wool sticks, kind of hard to pronounce. There's their information. Lots of corals. That's a busy booth, so I'm not going to wedge my way in through there. Here we got the Milwaukee Aquarium Society, and this is what all they do: exchange ideas, distribute information, encourage breeding, freshwater, saltwater, invertebrates, aquatic plants. Lots of events, monthly events, auctions, swaps, guest speaks, mini auctions. So they do a lot within their club. So if you guys are around the Milwaukee Aquarium area or Milwaukee area or even in the state, check them out. And November 12th they have a fish-orama going on and more candy. All right, I keep filling my pockets up with candy here.
Go ahead. Let's say the little green curds.
Here we go, Jolly Rancher.
The schedule of
All your okay, awesome. So here, let's check these out. This green card. So here, November 12th, they got the Fish-orama, and it's at there's the address, New Berlin Bowl. And here's all their events for the year, and the swaps and general meetings and the auctions, and they got a picnic going on, fish bowl, and a Christmas party. Check them out. And over here we got Pets area code. Looks like they're not here right now. Looks like they got some decoration and whatnot going on. And on the other side we had the IFGA, the International Fancy Guppy Association. How's it going, guys? So this is a great association for guppies and endlers and all those fish that we love. What I've been getting this year. Looks like they got an event here Sunday, April 15th, 2018. This year it's going to be in Addison, Illinois. That is awesome. I'm going to have to be here. I wonder if I could photo shoot this. Let me... Oh, it did let me take a picture. Awesome. So I can remember that for later. I want to go to this next year, for sure. I just took a picture of it to remind me. Yeah, I guess if I had a copy in my pocket, that might help too, right? Makes sense. All right. Oh, we're live streaming right now. Huh? I'll charge you later. And then here's Tamsco Aquarium's tools. Looks like they have a lot for tweezers and scissors and all your scaping, whether it be reef or plants. They even got the long scissors and the long tweezers. Got whole kits going on. I'm not seeing a website though. Do you guys have a website? So I'm sure if you type in Tamsco, you may be able to find the website. Looks like they got some nice kits though. And over here we got Sarah Foods. And they also have, I think they got some other stuff. Looks like mostly food though. I used to use their Micron food for the babies. I like how they got them displayed here where you can actually see into them and what they look like. A lot of people are fans of this food. And over here we got the Chicago Livebearer Society. Go check them out. How you doing? So we got the Chicago Livebearer Society. Membership's not bad at all. Only 10 bucks. Many wild Goodeids. Oh, are in trouble. That's not good. Let's see if we can find an event thing for them. I'm not seeing much event material. Maybe in here. Do you have a list of your events or anything coming up?
No, not at the moment. We don't. But right now, this is the next event we have.
Okay.
That's our next meeting.
So this is with Mike Hellweg. Heck yeah. So he's the man. He's bred all kinds of tetras and all kinds of stuff. Looks like he's really into live bearers right now. And that is December 3rd at the Marriott. And I'm guessing this is here in Chicago?
That's going to be actually Marriott Hoffman Estates. Usually we have it right after the swap meet.
But is that in Chicago, the Hoffman Estates?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right
Okay, so that's in Chicago. So check that out. Check them out. Chicago Livebearer Society. Welcome. Also got some fish displayed here. Those guys are hiding back there. And here we got Danner Manufacturing, where we got pumps, air pumps, power pumps. I've actually got a great idea for a new pump that I want to pitch to either Zoom It or somebody. Rob has one of these in his house, actually, from Flip Aquatics. I remember seeing this in his house. He had these little things in here too. I love how these drip down and then add the water instead of just kicking a bunch of stuff up. So you can see the difference of how it hits. That aerates a little more, but it doesn't splash as much. This one gives a little more current. These are cool. I really love these. I wish I had one in my house. Looks like they made a saltwater one out of there. And this is Aquascape. I'm not sure what their website. What's your website? Aquascapeinc.com. I love these bowls and stuff. And they got smaller versions as well. Very cool for patios and ponds. Very neat. And over here we got Pena Instruments. They've been around for quite a while. They got all the instruments you need for measuring what's in your water and whatnot. Pretty busy booth. Pretty popular. Here we got Exotic Aquatic World. We got, looks like fresh water and soft water, or salt water. Some corals and frags going on. Clams. Blue clams. Those blue clams are cool. Over here we got coralware. This stuff's pretty neat. I'm digging it. I've always wondered why nobody's really done this before. So they've made pants, socks, hats, bags, shirts, all kinds of stuff from prints of coral and whatnot. Very cool, very unique. I'm liking it. So, oh yeah, they get intricate. Even got the seahorses inside. That's cool. Very neat. Oh yeah, thanks. So there's their website, coralwareclothing.com.
We're on Instagram and Facebook as well. Give us a follow. Stay updated on the latest and greatest.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Very cool. And over here we got Cincinnati area reef enthusiasts. You see the kids getting into the starfish. Very cool. This is neat. So, oh, you're okay. So they got all kinds of displays here where people can interact with the shells and just different things from the sea. Very neat. These are cool. I like this shark. Dun, dun, dun. Man, these are nice little pieces. And www.careforreefs.org. If you guys are in that area, check them out. And then we're back to Dustin's fish tanks. He's doing his thing. JBJ. So we're almost there, folks. We're almost this. King Lee. And then here we've got Pecan Grove Solutions. Ooh, more candy. I don't know if I need more candy. Oh, this is neat. Yeah, I forgot about this. I gotta show you guys this. So they made like these Legos. So where you can actually create your own little fish Legos.
Yeah, I know.
They come in all kinds of different ones. I think that's pretty neat. They look better in person than they did on that picture. There's a lionfish, very cool. That can definitely get kids into the hobby, which is really cool. Make it real interactive and fun and relatable. I love that. Nice setup here. You got a little area where you can wash your hands after you pet the fish. Looks like they opened up the fish petting again. Like, it's pretty popular. Everybody's loving to pet the fish. Whoa!
24 hours.
24 hours, 7 days a week.
24 hours AE live.
Here we got Quality Marine. They got tissue cultures. They got a nice little painted setup here. I want to check this out. Ceru rock. I don't know what kind of fish these are. Are those the Tucana tetras? They just aren't colored up. Maybe. They also got some materials for guides, quick guides, plants, reefs. But you see these two around quite often. I don't know if that's from the being a trade show and they just kind of gave everybody that. Looks like they got food, Nutri foods. More guides. Another nice planted tank setup. Looks like they got aqua soil, Tropica products. They got the tissue culture. They've got the liquid ferts, toolkits, CO2 diffusers. Tropica is pretty popular within the planted tank community. Nice setup, angelfish. Tetras. They also do a lot of plants as well. Then here's all the nanoscapes. Now I've got to point this out. When I went through all the escapes earlier, this is one of the most interesting things. He like completely went the opposite way with the whole competition. And his choice of livestock in here was actually Daphnia. So this guy added Daphnia. I want to find out who it was because I want to pick his brain. Baron, come on. I think I know him from Facebook, actually, from the USA Freshwater Fish and Plants group. I'm gonna have to see if I can find him, because this is just one of the oddest and most interesting choices for a nanoscape that I have ever seen. It's like completely the different way. But these scapes are just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, I would not have wanted to be a judge for these nano tanks at all. I couldn't have done it. And we got Scott Miller over here taking pictures. And we got, this was Danny Adams, he was on my team. This is his nano tank. More beautiful nano tanks. I really love that. I like that too, how they stacked the rocks, which it did place, second place, really. And then you got Pets in the Classroom. It's also a great organization, getting tanks into classrooms so we can teach kids about what all goes on here. See if I can find a website for these guys. Oh, there it is, www.petsintheclassroom.org. So if you want to support them or help them out, check them out, because I love what they're doing for sure. All right, so let's head on back down here. We got a few more booths to cover. Get into the chat here. Man, Mama Man, Eller Brett Shrimp Lego Kits. That would be cool. More of the nano tanks here. This is one of my favorites actually right here. It didn't place, but it is one of my favorites. This guy really put a lot of detail into it. A lot of good color on his plants. Love the bridge he has. It's all meshed in, kind of like it would be naturally. Lots of dimension. Even if you dig all the way back to the end there, he's actually got a light. That's what's going on here. He's stuck a light back here that reflects off to the bottom, so it focuses your eye down towards that area. Very neat. And his pentatita, his Hygrophila pentatita, is so red and beautiful. I really like that tank. And I can just imagine how it was to put this tank together with trying to get that driftwood within the other driftwood. This is actually no rock. This is all driftwood. Looks like Malaysian with little pieces of manzanita maybe. With some small twigs for detail. Very nice. That was one of my favorites, but it didn't place.
We're doing a live stream. I'll talk to you later. I was just going to check with you on those rainbows a little bit.
Okay. Well, I can't move them until 5 anyway, so.
We're good.
Okay. We better get to, which ones were you on, the roos or the upper tours? Okay, yeah, so you'll have to fight Dustin for those. But no, I got plenty of them. We'll talk. Yeah. And so there's some more of the scapes. And then over here we got the shrimp farm, which I was talking to a guy who was working with the shrimp farm.
Zach? My buddy Zach.
Your buddy Zach, okay.
Shrimp farm.
And man, I don't know why I forget your channel name. It's
Shrimp Life.
Shrimp Life. Okay.
Shrimp
Life. Okay. Yeah. It's because I see the shrimp farm and it gets mixed up. So they've got shrimp here.
Well today for sure.
And they've got shrimp for sale here. Looks like they got Marimo balls. Lots of variety. They've got the food as well. All kinds of different types. The top of leaves. More of the nano. I like how they got the peace lily coming out. And over here we got Central Illinois Tropical Aquarium Club. So we got a lot of aquarium clubs going on. Do you have a list of any of your events coming up?
We do on the website.
You do on the website, so check out their website if you want to see any of the events coming up, especially if you're in the area. And over here we got Great Lakes Aquascaping. Looks like they do contests. Is this for like a contest then? Great Lakes Aquascaping Championship? Is this what that is?
This is at the Silane Energy Center in Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay.
So it's like a garden show, and last year I think was the first year that we had the aquariums there.
Awesome, awesome. So you're kind of blending in the
Yeah, well, Karen calls them sunken gardens.
Oh, well, there you go.
So the sooner you get the natural center.
Well, I like how they're meshing in together. That's awesome. That's cool. So check them out. They'll have this event here in February 2008 in Madison, Wisconsin.
I'm not sure about the deadline. It might say online.
And here we got Aquascaping's Aquatic Plant Nursery.
I think there's 6 of those.
We got some driftwood. Looks like they sell plants and whatnot. They're not here. I'm not sure if they're selling any of these. They almost look like they're ready to sell, but since they're still in there, they probably aren't. And the AGA, that's the booth. So you got the nanos all here. And then AGA's in the middle, they're the judges and all that, and then you got the large tanks. And then this is really cool. This is North Fence setup, and I believe they're with Universal Rocks as well. So this is all Universal's Rocks doing, I believe. Very beautiful setup, real natural looking. I love the water flow. Very cool. And this is a huge tank. They're actually raffling that off. So you could actually win this tank. I'm not sure how big it is. There's the man right there, Jay Wilson himself. You see people picking through rocks right now. And this is neat. I had never actually seen the bottom of one, but they are empty. So they don't have a lot of weight to them, but enough to keep them down so they won't float. Very cool. Natural looking. So we're live right now, Jay.
What up, man?
Yeah.
You guys doing all right? I'm digging the whole get up, dude. It's like
Thanks.
Rafiki.
I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Who doesn't like...
banana?
Yeah, there you go. Who doesn't like Rafiki?
Heck
So
yeah, dude.
I heard you're raffling off this big tank.
Yeah,
Is that
for
real?
Like, for $12,000 if they come grab it right now.
So how many gallons is that?
900.
900 gallons. That's absolutely huge. And I love these round tanks that they have as well. I want it, when I do my desk tank, I want it to be a round tank, kind of like that. Custom aquariums can't do it for me since they're all glass, but maybe I can talk to these guys. But man, that tank is ginormous. Very cool stuff. They even had the small nano tanks. So over here is Amazonas. Oh man, we still gotta go through here too. Project Piaba. I cannot miss Project Piaba. These guys are doing great work down in South America. What they do is they help raise up money for people down in South America that work on the farms down there and collect fish and help keep it going. They've got a nice area where the kids can color fish and stuff, and they all put it up. Very neat. They also got a dirty tank set up, which is great. You can see how the fish love it, and see how they promote why the tank is dirty. It's just the tannins and everything else. And they do have a silent auction on that, which is great. Probably raising money for their whole project. How you doing? Doing good. Another setup, silent auctions. Got the cardinals in there, beautiful. And so this is about their fisheries. And what they do is help support these fisheries, which is a huge part of our hobby. Because it's hard for people, like here, this is kind of neat because this is showing a festival they have. I believe this may be a festival they have for when they, is this when they collect all the cardinal fish and they do like a festival and everything?
The fish festival is kind of like a carnival that they have, celebrating the fisheries. So the town Barcelos is like where most of the transfer stations are, so the fishermen come from all around and bring their fish to Barcelos before they go down to the house. So in that town they have a big festival every year.
So you can see how important it is to these people. Like they have a whole festival for just this kind of hobby and what we are all into, which is really cool. And I love what you guys do for the hobby and keeping it going. Thank you. Alright, and over here we got Alos, the aquarium company. Nice clean tank. That is crystal clear. Wow. Look at some of these corals in here. That is neat. Man, this tank is clean. This is clean tank. Huge pieces of coral too. Beautiful. So this is probably why this tank's all clean, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. But
You feed it good, right?
Yeah, good light, good quality glass, and this is just simple, natural and simple. Good things.
Good, yeah. It looks great.
Yeah.
So they've got a bunch of the fertilizers and stuff you can add in for the water to get it where you need it going. Coral color set. What is that?
It's a product to increase your, put down your nutrients, phosphate and nitrite.
Okay. So it's like a kit to really get the colors out. Okay.
Phosphate mover, bacteria, and testing.
Okay. And looks like they got lights and everything else. Digital controllers. How's it going, man? Thanks.
Yeah. Everything. It's a very big ranch.
All right. And is your website? Where's your website? Okay, there it is. Here's the website down here. Ellis, America. I hope I pronounced that right. If not, you guys can read it. And over here, we've got Coral and Amazonas magazines. So it looks like they're doing saltwater setups now too. And if you don't have a subscription to Amazonas yet, you're missing out. So for freshwater, especially planet aquariums, new fish and all that, this is the magazine to have. Like, I wouldn't know what to do if I did not have a subscription to you guys. I love your magazine. So, alright. Well, I'm subscribed for like ever with you guys. But yes, that's a must-have for planet aquariums. And here we got Greenwater Aquarius Society of Greater Chicagoland. Looks like they've got something going on. Let's see, first Friday of the month, beginners welcome. Must be a meeting, group meeting. How you guys doing? Yeah, here's a whole list of the speakers that'll be at their club.
Well, I have been at a club,
Show. And also their whole schedule. Oh, this is the 2017 schedule. Okay, I see it now. I see it. And then here's the 2018 schedule. So if you guys are in the area, check them out. There's their website right there, greenwateraquariussociety.org.
We have a swap meet coming up on Saturday this week.
Saturday this week. They'll be ready for you. You got a little nano tank. You got beta. You got some setups. Best, better, good. So they're doing like, okay, this is good for beta. Oh, this is better for beta. This is best for beta, which is true, because sometimes bigger tanks can be too much for betas. Sometimes, not saying you can't do it, and that's a no, and that's a no for betas. And then over here we got, so I don't even know how to pronounce this. So how do you pronounce that? Zoanthids. And they've got a nice setup here. Beautiful corals. Nice frags. Lots of color. Gorgeous. And you guys can check them out on the .com, Zoanthus as well. And over here we got Deep Blue Professional. Hello, hello! Looks like they got all kinds of types of different tank setups you can get. Nice clean glass. Looks like they use good thick glass too. Look how thick this is. You can't really see any silicone or anything. It's real clean, cleanly made. I love this style of tank here. The rimless with a lot of surface area. It's beautiful. And that's Deep Blue Professional Aquariums and Aquatic Accessories. And then down this way we have some more of, what is this? Reef Deep Aquatics. Looks like they've been selling a lot of coral. Looking empty, so they must have some pretty good stuff. More to choose from, little rods I got, t-shirts. And they also got a bunch of clownfish. Let's go check those out. Oh yeah, some neat clownfish.
Right here in Algonquin.
See, we got black, white, platinum, frostbite, Wyoming white. There's all kinds of styles. Black Hawk Picasso ski mask. Oh, those are cool. Well, they look like little robbers. Very neat. And those aren't cheap either. 800, 400, 600. Oh, that's for a trio though. 750. So they got all kinds of styles going. I like these though. Just the orange white, the nice clean ones. Even though these, wow. These are really cool. They're not that interested in me. They're more interested in each other.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's Reef Deep Aquatics. And over here we got eye-catching coral, which you really can't see anything yet until you actually walk up to the aquarium. More of these. These are nicely made for viewing. I like those. Very nice. They got big corals.
A lot of the like leathers.
Definitely eye-catching. Look at that one.
I would spend, you know.
Ooh, look, I like green tree. It's really green. It's really hard to see though.
Something that's gonna be.
You can check them guys out. A wholesale. More beautiful corals.
Awesome.
Nice big pieces.
Well, it's nice to meet you, man. Dale. Nice to meet you, Dale.
Ashley.
Nice to meet you, Ashley.
And over here we got Michiana Aquarium Society. So you get a lot of clubs here, which is great. And here's some information. Looks like they're kind of packing up shop, getting ready to go. Hopefully I don't run past. Pretty good. How you doing? So, do you guys have an event, like a event list or anything?
Well, what we have is if you go and push this into Facebook.
Okay.
Okay, that whole name, that's our Facebook group name, and we have a website.
Okay, so if you guys are around the areas,
Yeah,
then,
we're from South Bend.
Right. So this covers Indiana, Michigan, anybody who's close to the area. So if you're around, check them out. Michiana Aquarium Society.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And over here we got Green Bay Aquarium Society. Nobody's here though. Looks like they do field trips. You go to the library, discounts, group buys, awards, auctions, swap meets, meetings, projects. I'm not seeing a schedule for it, but they do have apps that you can actually download for your phone to kind of keep you up to date. And that's the Green Bay Aquarium Society. And over here we got PIJAC, Pet Industry Joint Advisory Council, Habitude. So what are you guys doing here?
We're the government affairs arm for the pet industry.
Okay, so you guys get into the legislation of it all then?
Absolutely. In fact, there's a lot going on in Hawaii, which hopefully a lot of folks are aware of.
Yes, big stuff.
Some of the other stuff we do is we work with some government agencies to do things like Habitatitude, which helps educate pets not to release their pets into the wild. We run the gamut on all the other animal issues.
Well, I'm glad you guys are out there doing that, because not many people really think of that being a thing. Yeah, and
it's amazing, happen out there. That's why you come to our website, check us out, get a little more information about what we do.
all right, so what's your website?
PAJAC.org, PJAC.org.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, the work that these guys are doing is very important. Very important. So keep up the good work, man. Alright, so what we got here? Looks like they're giving, this is the tetra thing. They must be raffling or something. But boy, they got a horde over here. It's definitely got to be the raffles. And here we got some more saltwater setups. Lots of food. Lots of coral. This is Reef's Reef, I believe. Look at this. Tetra doesn't even have the tropical granules displayed. Every food but them. See, they don't even realize they got one of the best foods. They're not even promoting their own tropical granules. Here's some more of that grassy stuff, but it's not as healthy. Reefs and Reefs. They got all kinds of stuff going on here. From fish tanks to sumps to fish displays for stores and whatnot. Same here, display for shores. So a lot of these people, a lot of fish stores come to these conventions because a lot of it is intertwined with the whole trade and industry. So it's hobbies, it's stores, it's hobbyists, it's pretty much everybody who's into aquatics comes to these. I really like these aquariums though, these Claire Aquatics. Very clean looking things. Very clean. Over here we have a huge assortment of corals, huge. So let's skimmy on over here. Okay, so this is As Nutty's Saltwater Connection. And here you can see they have a lot that you can choose from as far as corals go. A lot of selection. This is neat how it goes on back like that. Tons of selection. Not sure if they have a website. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Do you have a website?
I have a Facebook page.
Facebook page? So is it the same as that up there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so if you guys want to check them out, you can hit them up on Facebook. Looks like they got tons of selection. Then come over here, we got Crosstown Exotics. Now this is kind of neat. They've got all kinds of like reptiles and whatnot going on here. Here we got a caiman lizard. That looks like a little alligator.
Yeah.
That is so neat. That is so neat. A little lizard alligator. Lizalligator? Is that how you would say it? Right, right.
Yeah,
I was just making up a name. But yeah, very neat. Very neat. And a mata-mata? I haven't seen those before. Flathead, leaf-like looking. Very neat. Very unique. Here we got a green basilisk.
$300, depending on if it's.
I tell you what, they got some unique
I do Earring Giant
reptiles here.
$225, and then the Northerns.
A pixie frog. Look how big this frog is. Looks more like a toad than a frog. It almost doesn't look real. Very cool. Here we got a huge greater siren. And here we got a smooth-sided toad. Very cool. Glad you're enjoying it, Lee. Glad you guys are liking it, Candy. And here's a turtle pit. Check that out. Look, they're all staying warm underneath the light. Gives something good for the kids to interact with. Kids trying to smush the turtle, but it looks like the turtle's nice and strong. Over here we got Ladies Frag Swapping Club. How's it going? So this is a frag club, and where are you guys located?
Osceola, Indiana.
Osceola, Indiana. So it's around the Indiana area that.
Well, actually, we're kind of worldwide. We have 400 members. We have them from Germany, the UK, Alaska. So
Awesome.
pretty big.
Awesome. So you guys do events and everything?
Yeah. What we do is we have 2 events a year, and we have them in Sturgis, Michigan. In fact, we have an event next weekend. We have 40 vendors. We have raffles, prizes, just kind of like what you'd see here.
Awesome.
The ladies donate food, so all the food and drinks.
All right.
Free all day long.
Caught my attention.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
They'll even feed you.
So.
That's so cool. So is these, what is this?
We have 161 sponsors.
Okay.
And 70%, or maybe even 80 of what you see in here, the big name ones,
Yeah.
have sponsored us.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's really cool. That means you guys are really doing the thing.
Oh yeah, we like to get
Yeah.
out and, spread the word.
So there you go. So do you guys have a website?
Yes, it is.
Okay. What's your website?
Ladies Frag Swapping Club.
Okay, there you go. So type that in and it'll come on up for you guys.
Yes, it sure will.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And here we got some more corals as well. Lots of variety. Midwest aquaculture. So here's the Midwest aquaculture. Lots of different varieties. Looks like they've been staying pretty busy selling stuff. Bagging it up. See how they're doing it. So do you guys have a website?
Yep. It's on the card.
And it's on the card? Oh, there it is on the back. So that's their website. Very cool. Well, good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
And over here, let's get back to these reptiles. So they've got more reptiles. Here we got a green anaconda.
So that's why we think that she's...
I've never seen one green. Very big. But he's talking and people are in front, so I'm not going to wedge my way. I will make my way over here, but this has been really popular. What's over in this tank over here, people have been really digging. We'll come back to that. We'll go check out Kush Corals here. They got some cool t-shirts going on, different flavors. Lots of different little frags. They seem to be very popular. I think they're local too. I think they're around the Chicago area. I'm not 100% sure. And I think their website as well is Kush Corals. So let's check out our tank. So you guys haven't seen this. This is the tank that my team did. It was Michael Sizemore, Danny Adams, me, and Hontron. Which really, I was surprised how much of this aquascaping I actually ended up doing. But with these upper Tor River species fish in it, it really made it pop. And then I've got some lime green endlers. You see them down there. And also the Pseudomugil Aru 2s. I thought the colors would definitely complement that black lava rock. And with this tank, I wasn't planning on taking it home. None of us were, and I don't know, I fell in love with it. So I think I did a count of my tanks, and I'm at 199 tanks right now. So it's almost like it's meant to be. I'm gonna make this my 200th tank, so I'm gonna try to get this home without destroying it too much. Trying to catch the fish should be really interesting. But yeah, this is gonna be my 200th tank. So there's a little, I can't wait. Like I completely fell in love with this tank. It's got lots of caves for him to get around and whatnot. Beautiful. So yeah, you can see here there's still a crowd, but what this is an alligator snapping turtle. It's very cool. But we'll come back to there whenever it clears out a little bit. And here's some more of the large tank aquascaping. This was third place. This was Corey Hopkins' tanks and team. Corey Hopkins, Sean McBride, Hip Hong. These people are Brian James. They're great people. Like, they're so nice. They hooked us up with plants. They actually let us have those plants and everything to work with our scapes. We shared each other's tools. It was a great time just to work alongside with these guys, and their work that they always do is so beautiful. You can see all the details in here. I think they had 87 different types of plants in here. And look at all that dimension that goes back. That like almost looks like a backdrop down there, but it's like legitly the rock. Very cool. And they also did the lighting trick in the back where they added a light behind the cardboard. Looks like a strip light. And then we'll go over to the first place one here. There's Flynn from Flynn's Fish Forum. We're live. How you going, buddy?
Are you live too?
I am live.
All right, Lucas is also live, so turn on another tab on your computer. And
yeah, there you go.
Stream too.
Right on. So check out Flynn's Fish Forums if you haven't.
Definitely check out Lucas.
He's doing big things in the hobby. And how old are you?
14.
14, and he's already made his way to the Aquatic Experience.
Yeah.
It should be interesting to see what the future will be like for you, buddy. Can't wait. So this is the first place tank here. Lots of intricate woodwork. Looks like he chose prey cocks, dwarf neons. Now I don't know if he bred them himself, but these are really young, small prey cocks. You usually don't get them that size unless you breed them yourself. But very nice tank, lots of depth. Thanks Priscilla for that $2 super chat. I guess I can give Flynn the candy from my pocket. She said go get Flynn some candy. How you doing? And over here we got the second place. Hey Dwayne, how you doing? This was Scott Miller's tank, Vang Thao. They're good friends of mine. John Peeney, I think John Peeney won the Nanoscape tank. They're all part of the Chicago Aquarium Plant Society. I think that's what it was. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, the Chicago Plant Aquarium Society, which quite a few of them placed this year. Beautiful tank. Another beautiful tank by Kevin Kelly. And I think let's go over back to that snapping turtle and let's get that alligator turtle in there real quick. And I think that's pretty much the whole cover. I figured.
You did a live stream video and my wife texted me out ahead.
Yeah, we're actually still live streaming here. We're at 160 minutes. We've been on here for a while. We've covered pretty much the whole thing.
What did you get and where?
That Blairy Biotope. Is that the one I was looking at probably? Over there where that, yeah, over there where that dining table thing is. Have you seen that? Well, give me a second here. So here's a diamondback terrapin. Nice good size, cool white color to it. But look at this thing, alligator snapping turtle. Look at that mouth. So what he's doing is he's holding his mouth open, and that thing right there looks like a worm. And he tries to catch prey with that. That's how he catches his prey, by trying to lure him in. Very neat turtle. I think we covered it all now. I don't think we missed anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. It was a long one, but we covered pretty much everything here. And if you guys still have questions or comments or something that I may not have told you about and you want to know, I can answer down below. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.